Sage is a very straightforward class, especially for book Sage, because all you need to do is I'm going to show you the skill build for book Sage and you will realize how simple it is. First, Mage Job. In this tab you just need two skills. Firebolt to level 9. Why 9? You will find it out later. And the next skill, SP Recovery Max. Done. Next job, Sage. Let's go down column by column. First skill to get, Advanced Book. This skill will give you more magic attack and final attack speed, so you can slap harder and faster. Next skill, Auto Spell Max. This is the skill responsible to cast Bolt without channeling, and this is also why you just need level 9 Bolt. Next skill, Elemental Mark Max. This is a 2-second buff casted on the target after Auto Spell has cast a Firebolt on it, and you and your party members can deal additional corresponding damage to the target. Next skill, Element Bonus Maxed. With this skill, once Elemental Mark is active, it will give you additional 5% of element enhancement, additionally giving you 10% more final MP and 20% more magic attack for 3 seconds. If you have more INT, this will increase final MP by additional 1% for every 100 INT you have. Next skill, Free Cast. You may not need to cast skill while moving around as a book Sage, but hey, that is an extra 30 INT in the pocket. Next skill, Magic Rod Maxed. This is a shield that helps you to absorb magic damage from monsters and bosses, at the same time increasing your INT, thus increasing your output. Next, Spellbreaker Max. This is a good skill to have, especially when you need that slight moment of peace so that we can focus on slapping the Next, Dispel Max. Reduce defense by 25%, good for monsters with higher magic defense. Now we are done for the 6th job. On to the next job, Professor. First skill, Spiderweb Max. This gives you additional 30% more fire attribute attack. It is a must-have for book Sage. Next skill, Spellface Max. This skill grants you element, so you now can officially have at the same time increases your final hit so you won't miss, and a 20% chance to deal additional damage to target 6 times. Next skill, Striking Max. The more your target loses the HP, the harder you're gonna hit. Next skill, Elemental Knowledge Max. Additional 5% to all elements. Straightforward and simple, just get it. And then on to the next, Health Conversion. A life-saving skill, especially when your potion is in cooldown. I would say it's a must get for book Sage. Next skill, Monster Knowledge Max. Reduce damage from monsters of the 4 elements by 10% and increase damage dealt to them by 10%. Now we are done with Professor. On to the last job, Sorcerer. And the first skill to get as a Sorcerer is Summon Spirit. Who will reject Super Saiyan as a Psychic? Plus, you get extra life too. Next skill, Elemental Action Maxed. Instant cast of Meteor Storm. How cool is that? Next skill, Elemental Shield Max. This allows you and your party member to be immune onto upcoming melee and ranged physical attack up to 20 times. By the way, this counter is being shared by all party members. Next skill, Spirit Sympathy. Increases the damage of Super Saiyan, give you additional 20% of elemental enhancement, and increases your movement speed. Next, Spirit Recovery. This is the Senzu Bean for your Super Saiyan in critical moment. Next, Spirit Control Max. This put Super Saiyan in attack mode or defend mode to heal up while you take 20% of the damage received. Pretty good trick. Next, Warmer level 5. This gets you out of freeze, slow, silence and stun status and give you immunity to freeze and slow for a period of time. And the final skill, Earthquake, just level 1 in order to slow your target down. And we are done. Simple and straightforward, isn't it? Now you have 61 skill points remaining. You can consider the following skills. Elemental Field Max. Book Sage lacks AoE, so this skill can be a good filler to give you extra elemental damage and defense. Next is Extended Field Max. Extends the bar from Elemental Field by 10 seconds after you left the area. Diamond Dust and Varieteer Spear Max. Simply for the 30% chance to freeze or stun. Don't depend on damage unless you are water or wind build. Next is Spirit Possession Max. Not much of a use, but it gives a 15-second buff to be like this. And now it's time to put the skills together and show you how a Book Sage is in action. Check out this video for the equipment build.